We're set up on the tripod. Good morning. Day 2 of our 2-day overnight wild camp hike. Okay, leaving Metcalfe Rock. Well, the sleep was good. My new Woods Expolite sleeping pad worked great. Very, very comfortable. Delighted with that. One last look at our camp area, bridge, the brook. Yeah. Okay, a good solid 30-kilometer hike back. It's about 6:45, packed up. I've not had coffee or breakfast yet. I'm going to lay down a couple of kilometers and have breakfast then. I do have a bar in my pouch, so I'll probably snack on that in the meantime. We do have a climb as we leave Metcalfe Rock. The overall elevation gain on the whole 30 kilometers yesterday was only around 1,000 feet throughout that 30 kilometers. So obviously not an amazingly challenging kind of elevation gain day. However, we do start off with some scrambling kind of climb. Take a look. Rocky, scrambly, tree root kind of climb out of the Metcalfe Rock camp area. And that's typical of the Bruce Trail. A lot of rock, a lot of scrambly kind of sections, and tree roots crossing the trail constantly. You do have to be mindful of every step you lay down, especially in wet conditions. Today, no rain in the forecast anyhow. Beautiful blue sky this morning to start the day. So hey, let's get to it. Good. If you recall yesterday, we passed right by this new build bench and platform overlooking the Beaver Valley. Man, it's absolutely gorgeous out there this morning. Just take a look. Okay, breakfast. I have my coffee. That's good. I have one of those little baby oranges and 2 packs of triple berry oatmeal, the instant kind. So all I have to do is boil water for my coffee, boil water for my oatmeal. That's it. And it's good. I like the triple berry. I eat the maple, I think it's maple cinnamon or maple brown sugar, but I find them just a little bit too sweet. So I might do a pack of that with a pack of regular. That's good too. Yeah. Man, what an absolutely beautiful morning. How lucky we are to be here. Really. You know, I do think about that, and I understand completely how lucky I am to be here. I think I'm healthy, and I'm grateful for that. And when I think of the people, and my God, there's a lot of them, that are not as fortunate as me, that just can't be here today, can't live their lives here today. They live in big cities with lots of other people, and that's fine. The city's great, but just not right now. I don't feel so because of all the virus and the people. And well, all I'm saying is I feel very much for the people that are not as fortunate as I am, and I believe that I am fortunate because I can be here. I can live my life here. I can be healthy here. Anyhow, yeah, having said that, I hope you're healthy wherever you are. I hope you remain healthy wherever you are. Okay, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my breakfast, my coffee. Yeah. Awesome. Old Mail Road. From the 1830s to the 1850s, the Old Mail Road linked the post office hamlets of Duntroon, Robroy, Ravenna, Heathcote and Greersville, and brought pioneering settlers to the townships of Osprey, Collingwood and St. Vincent. This section of the Bruce Trail follows that historic route. Wow. Now there's a piece of history for us right there. Amazing. Wow. Beautiful water, a little bit of electrolyte powder added to it. Yes, good, clear, cool, fresh water. Speaking of water, hydration on a day hike, section hike, through hike, or any time. Super, super important. Without proper hydration, it's really difficult to perform, get your miles done, and so on. You just need to stay correctly and properly hydrated. With that in mind, let's just take a moment and talk about my water filtration gear. So, first of all, everybody has their 2 cents worth when it comes to water filtration equipment. I have my 2 cents worth, and I'm going to dispense that 2 cents worth right now. I am a Sawyer fan. Now, there's lots of amazing brands out there, and lots of amazing through hikers use all the different brands. But as I said, I'm a Sawyer fan. And up to today, or up to yesterday, I should say, I always used the Sawyer Mini. I had no problems with that Sawyer Mini. It did a good job. The only things you have to keep in mind with a Sawyer is keep it well back flushed or cleaned, and it gives you no problems at all. Also with the Sawyer, the actual water collection and water holding bag that they send with it traditionally has had complaints of splitting around the top seams, and that's quite true. However, I think they've started kind of re-engineering those bags, and I'm believing that splitting around the seams is not an issue anymore. However, I cannot be 100% sure about that. I've just noticed they're sending a different bag, different material, different feel, and I've had no problems with that bag yet, but the older bags have failed for me. At Christmas, my youngest daughter Manny, she bought me, amongst many things, but one of the things she got me was a Sawyer squeeze. Not the Mini, not the Micro. Keep in mind the Mini is what I use now, but the Sawyer squeeze, the slightly bigger and slightly heavier, maybe an ounce heavier unit for filtration. I used it yesterday for the first time, and it filtered 2 liters of water in probably 20 or 30 seconds. Amazing. Much quicker than my Sawyer Mini for sure. And that had always been a bit of a drawback, was the amount of time it took for my Sawyer Mini to actually filter the water, but I never had an issue because it's always nice to have a break anyhow. So if it took me 5 or 10 minutes to filter my water for the day, so be it. But anyhow, so as I say, my daughter bought me this for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. It has now become my #1 water filtration filter. Again, I'm sold on Sawyer, love them. If you're in the States, you can buy the Sawyer squeeze for, I think it's like 29 or 27 bucks US at Walmart. You don't need to go to an Outfitters and pay significantly more. Unfortunately, my daughter did, but she didn't know. Here in Canada, if you order the Sawyer squeeze, I believe it's somewhere around the $50 mark Canadian. But anyhow, just wanted to throw that out. My 2 cents worth on water filtration and staying hydrated. Yeah. It's about 1:30 or so in the afternoon, and we are at mile marker 21.5, or kilometer marker 21.5. So 21.5 kilometers so far for today. So that's fine. That's pretty good for this time. Pretty close to what I would normally kind of do. My average pace with full pack at the end of the day is about, now depending on the trail, but it's about 3.5 kilometers per hour. That's with a full pack. If I'm carrying a day pack, then it's up to 5 or 6. But full pack, I'm around 3 to 3.5 kilometers per hour overall. So that's including the brakes and stuff. So if I was just calculating the moving time, then my kilometers per hour would be higher. I think they're pushing 4. But with stop time included, about 3 to 3.5 kilometers per hour. Okay, having said that, and again, the day is going well, and we are in one heck of a muddy section here. Just absolutely crazy, slippy and crazy. But we're just about to enter back into the Laurie Forest. So we are definitely getting there. Somewhere around 8 kilometers or so left for the day. And that would be just a perfect finish. And that would also be on a through hike a perfect time. Finding camp for 5 o'clock, 6, whatever, it's fine. Gives you lots of time to rest, relax, enjoy the view before you actually go to sleep and turn in for the night. Okay. Let us keep navigating this swamp, because in this section it's just all mud, all about the mud. I'm wondering if I could kind of package this stuff and sell it to the beauty parlors for the ladies to spend lots of money on a mud facial. Probably not. Just a thought though. Probably not the same kind of mud. Okay. Oop. Better put you guys away. This is going to be a challenge. Every climb, every ascent offers an amazing view. Just take a look. There's been a lot of people on the trail. Yesterday's weather, warm but rainy. Today, beautiful sunshine. Warm with a cool kind of breeze. For this time of year, absolutely beautiful. But something I also notice, when you're on the trail, I guess it's really difficult, and I guess people are so confused, but they're just literally running for safety when they see someone else coming. I mean, climbing over dead trees just to get off the trail out of the way. I watched one gentleman, actually only about an hour ago. I was coming down the trail, he saw me, him, his wife, 2 children. He grabbed the 2 children and they just made a dive for the kind of forest at the side of the trail. And in doing so, he stuck a twig right in his eye off the tree, and it was sheer panic. I understand, you know, I get it, the social distancing, but my God, I mean, I think some people are just getting, I mean, they're going to kill themselves, forget the virus. But anyhow, I think we need to have a little bit of common sense in some regards. As far as, yes, we need to social distance, but my God, let's not take an eye out also at doing that. Anyhow, I don't know, it's a little strange, but a lot of fear mongering going on. I get it. Anyhow, we are about 2.5, maybe 3 kilometers from where we started. It's been an amazing hike. It's been challenging. The 60 kilometers in the 2 days, that's a good kind of section hike or through hike kind of pace for sure. But I know I've done it. I mean, you know, I feel that I've done that. And again, as I think I mentioned earlier, The through hiker's ability is essentially the ability to keep kind of going, keep moving forward at times when his body said, okay, I've done enough. And sometimes we have to keep moving forward to get the miles to accomplish the task at hand. Because like most trails have a certain timeline or season, if you will, such as the Colorado. The Colorado is basically a trail that people will hike from mid-June, and I'm told mid-September. You really should be kind of off the trail at that point. So you've got that 3 months kind of timeline. Any later than that, you could be risking some serious kind of weather in those Rocky Mountains. So most trails have some kind of a timeline when it's reasonable or suitable to actually hike it. Could be because the Arizona Trail, for instance, an oppressive heat at certain times. So yeah, anyhow, babbling on. Thank you for watching my channel. Gary here, trail name Jasper. Been a blast. We're going to be back at the car in probably 40 minutes or so from now. Thank you for tuning in. Please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's try to stay safe out there. Okay. Okay.